Hello, this is Rick Mascaro, Executive Director at Lakeshore Center for the Arts in Westfield, New York. Welcome to our Reader's Theater presentations of the 20 semifinal plays of our Juicebox One-Act Play Competition. Over the past 10 months, the competition has narrowed from approximately 200 entries to the following 20 semifinalist plays, including 10 comedies and 10 dramas. Each of these plays are being performed by the Lakeshore Center for the Arts Reader's Theater Ensemble. We hope you enjoy the presentations, and we invite your feedback. The Square-Billed Sapphire by Tim Leonard.
Thank you for that.
Excuse me?
I had it in sight, I think, but I can't say for sure because you came blundering by and scared it away.
Well, I didn't know
Evidently, it was a square-billed sapphire.
Oh.
That's once in a lifetime.
Yeah, I know what it is.
So you knew that an SBS had been seen in this area, but you figured you'd stop around like a maniac anyway?
How did you get here? I bet you walked in from the road just like I did.
Yes, but mindfully.
Oh, well, mindfully, of course.
An SBS, that would have been the pinnacle of my birding career.
If you're such a keen birder, why don't you pick up your binoculars and stop running your mouth?
Oh, what a concept. Be quiet while you're in the forest? I'll have to try that sometime. If I hadn't been standing here like a statue for the last 2 hours, I wouldn't have seen the square-billed sapphire in the first place.
Did you try and let go of the SBS? It'll do you good.
Oh, easy for you to say.
I come here to enjoy the wonder of these beautiful birds, not just the rare ones. It's not about IDing this or that particular bird. They're all in a guidebook anyway. The experience is what counts. Just being present. But I guess for people like you, that's not enough. It's all about bragging rights. I saw an SPS, and last year an agitated wing flapper. Birding's just another form of competition and one-upsmanship.
Please tell me more about my personality and philosophy on life, since you seem to be an expert on the topic. I've been peacefully contemplating this sylvan scene for hours. I was in the flow. And then you stagger past, upset everything, and scare the SBS, and I'm the jerk? This is what's wrong with our country.
I am not even going to unpack that remark. And you know what? It probably wasn't even an SBS. I bet it was a juvenile throat crusher. They look very similar.
Exactly. That's what I was trying to determine, you moron. You call me a moron? Ugh.
Can I help you two?
Help? No, we're just,
Yeah, we're, Why are you pointing a gun at us?
I'm not. I heard you two from a mile away. Who goes out and wrestles in a forest? Pathetic.
I guess we got a little carried away.
Hey, please put the gun away. It's not hunting season.
I'm trying to line up one of those square-billed sapphires. An SBS.
What, you want to kill it?
Not keeping it as a pet.
But it's so rare. Why would you possibly...
Exactly. That's why I want it.
It's tiny. If you shoot one, there'd be nothing left. They only weigh an ounce or two.
Doesn't matter. All I want is the beak.
Only the beak? But this is one of the world's rarest and most beautiful birds. I can't understand.
There's a fashion among a certain set of people to use SBS beaks as ornamentation. They might inlay a tray or writing table with them, stuff like that. Some guy in Dallas even uses them in a pattern on his pool deck.
What a sick world.
What a monster you are. How many of these precious creatures are killed so that some cajillionaire can decorate the outside of his coffee mug or his pool with...
Look, I bag them and sell them to a broker. After that, it's not my business.
My God.
I'm with you. I think it's crazy, but I'm just responding to demand. If it wasn't me, it'd be somebody else.
The classic justification. That's what every pusher, pimp, and environmental criminal says. If it wasn't me...
Hey, get smart, buddy. It's how the world turns. $1,000 a beak, I'll take it. I work for it too, believe me. You know how hard it is to shoot one of those little bastards? They're small, fast, and rare, and just when you think you've nailed one, turns out you've got a shot on a juvenile throat crusher.
That's the dirtiest money I've ever heard of.
It takes a lot of hours to make that dough, believe me. With expenses, I barely break even. You know what bullets are going for these days?
Oh, what an ordeal for you. Think about the square-billed Sapphire.
They're already under siege from habitat loss, pesticides, and global warming. And now, mercenaries like you are running around trying to blast every last one of them out of the sky.
Are you finished?
Actually, I'm just getting
What
started.
you're doing is a crime against...
So you two are on the same page on this SBS thing?
Of
Of
course.
course.
Glad to hear it, because it sickens me when birders fight. When I heard the hubbub coming from you two, I knew I had to intervene.
What?
Did you actually believe what I just told you? Look at my gun. I'm going to shoot something with this? Really? Plus, the SBS's tiny brown beak is completely unremarkable and could easily be counterfeited. And how could I possibly find that many? We've just been talking about how rare they are.
I agree, it's crazy, but you're the one saying it. Who are you?
You're the Birdman.
Yep.
Ooh, I've got your book. I can't believe it's you. You signed this to me at the World Birding Expo last year. Well, I'm sure you don't remember. There must have been hundreds of people in that line. So why are you,
Pretending to be an SBS poacher?
We've seen a rise in aggressive birding lately, including troubling incidents of birder-on-birder violence. Lately, I've been using my platform to urge birders to be more respectful of others in the forest, human and non-human.
Oh,
Anyway, my outreach has not been very effective. I did a little thing for YouTube, Let's Be Peaceful in the Forest, as well as a Facebook ad and a TV spot. But I don't know if anybody sees that stuff or cares. So I said, screw it. My passion has always been field work, and that's what I decided to do with aggressive birders. I've been going out and monitoring hotspots.
is it that bad?
Yours is the second fight I've broken up today.
geez, I had no idea. I just thought that...
You were right, and he was wrong. And he thought the reverse. Listen, as birders, we have to work together. Look at all the divisions in our society. If we birders can't get along, what hope is there for the rest? There are so many challenges facing birds. We need to unite and bring a message of environmental stewardship to the world, not squabble amongst ourselves.
I can't argue with that.
Same.
Will you join me in the Birdman's Pledge?
Pledge?
Repeat after me. I, birder,
I, birder,
pledge to support birds and their habitats,
Pledge to support birds and their habitats.
and work to secure healthy bird populations wherever they may be.
And work to secure healthy bird populations wherever they may be.
And affirm that birds constitute our rulers and masters, and that I must at all times follow their directives and orders, insofar as I am capable.
and
And
affirm that birds constitute our rulers and
masters.
and that I must
at all times follow their directives and orders
insofar as I'm
capable.
capable. Birds are rulers and masters? Isn't that a little, much?
Follow their directives and orders? What would those even be?
That's what I'm trying to uncover. You know the Arctic tern, to take just one example.
Sure, I've heard of it.
Okay, well, it migrates from the Arctic Circle all the way to Antarctica and is able to sleep as it flies. One side of the brain rests, the other directs flight. Crazy, right?
That is incredible, but I don't see...
Exactly. You don't see. I think there's a lot more going on with birds than we can observe.
Maybe, but...
What does bird watching mean to you?
Mean?
Literally, what does it mean?
That you're watching birds?
What if you turned it around? It's not bird watching, it's bird watching. I think that they may be watching us.
You...
I call this the Copernican theory of birding, a total revolution in the way we see birds.
Now, you really think that they're able, watch us?
Yep, I think it's very possible. They are probably evaluating this very interaction. Given birds' advanced powers and their paradoxically precarious position, I feel the need to serve them whenever and wherever possible.
That sounds kind of crazy. I mean, it's great that you're helping birds, but
No. It's not helping. That would suggest charity. It's my duty, my obligation. I have to do right by the birds because they know.
no.
Yeah, they know. What I've shared with you is life-changing. You've taken the pledge. Now you can go forth and spread the bird word.
I'm not sure that.
Sit with it. Anyway, gotta be going. Bird work. There's no time that I'm not serving the birds.
Thanks, Birdman.
Bye.
Hey, sorry. I was so aggressive when you walked by. You didn't know.
I was out of line too. Should have apologized.
I guess we have Birdman to thank for setting us straight.
Yeah. Hey, you think it's true that the birds are watching us?
It's not verifiable, but there's truth in there, you know. If humans did live according to what benefits birds, that would be good for them, and probably us too, right? Maybe it's worth considering.
SBS.
Hey, glad you're still here. I forgot your badges. You get them when you take the pledge.
That was an SBS, we think.
Just a few more seconds and we could have made a positive ID.
Oh, but what's important is that the SBS, or juvenile throat crusher, might have been a young crusher, saw you, not whether you saw them.
Stop it. Would you stop it? Jeez. This has been a Reader's Theater production at Lakeshore Center for the Arts in Westfield, New York, as part of our one-act play competition. Visit our site at lakeshorecenterforthearts.com for additional information.